All right, just doing some more maintenance on the S2000 today. So we replaced the clutch master cylinder. The old one was leaking inside. It had a very short throw, very hard to get into gear. It didn't grind into gears or anything like that, but it was very hard to get in gear. The fluid itself was literally pitch black, so obviously it was not in good condition. The slave seems to be fine. I did do the gravity bleed method. I haven't ever done that, especially on Civics, because I guess you maybe could. I just never have, but I watched some YouTube videos on some gravity feed on the S2000, and that seems to be what everyone's doing. So basically, took out the clutch master cylinder. There's two 12mm bolts or screw or nuts basically on the back side of this inside the car. There's one safety pin or one pin that goes through this way, and then a safety pin that goes through from the bottom. Just basically disconnect those. I drained all my fluid with a rag. I just stuck a rag inside there and drained out the fluid as best as I could. Disconnected the 10mm line here with a line wrench. That's very important. Usually always use a line wrench on those. If you don't know what those look like, they look like this right here. So basically it's like a 3/4 wrench, and it has a little slot cut out of it. Those are what you want to use on any brake lines or clutch lines or anything like that. So that way you don't strip them off. Very important, don't do that. For gravity feed, I just basically jacked up the car. I stuck that pan underneath it, and on the slave cylinder itself, it sits about right here in the car underneath. You'll see it right on the driver's side of the transmission itself, little black slave cylinder. There's an 8mm petcock on the side of it that you just open up as the bleeder. I cracked it loose and then turned it about half a turn. I let it bleed out, kept filling the reservoir of fluid, then closed it, pumped it up, and then I did it again, and then I adjusted the pedal, and right now it seems to be doing really well. It goes into gear a lot smoother, holds pressure, all that. So if you guys want more detailed videos or something like that, definitely hit me up, let me know. It did work, it worked very well. The master cylinder is just a parts store replacement. It's not anything fancy. So, yep, hope that helps, guys.